Alright, welcome back to the next episode. Hopefully, or not hopefully, honestly, I kind of want a little bit more. They'll wrap up Ayane's routes very soon, so yeah, this might be the last episode of her route. They needed heroes to distract from how big a fiasco that was. So after the attack, our punishment was lifted, and we were given a vacation instead. So the two of us, fake heroes that we are, used the vacation to visit Ayane's hometown. Yep, this is probably going to be the end of Ayane's route. Definitely. You didn't even get an H scene. That's weird. Huh. Whatever. She's been kneeling next to her brother's grave for a while, offering a silent prayer. I'm sure there's other things she wanted to say to him, too, besides vengeance. Actually, we could double check to see. Chapter 9 wanted. Okay, so there is a little bit more, because unless we fucked up and this isn't the true fucking ending for Ayane. Oh shit. Did we fuck up? I hope not. Hope this isn't like a normal ending and not the true ending. Whatever. I already read this. I waited patiently behind her. The wind blowing from the mountains feels nice. It's not bad to just stand out here. She speaks softly. She's right about that. I didn't expect that she came from somewhere this rural area. Fuck. I can't ever pronounce that right. Rural. Feels weird when I say it. This place is curious, full of cheese and life. There aren't many places. There aren't many places that this rustic left in the world.
いや、一度田舎に来てみたかったんだ。綾音が田舎育ちとは意外だったけどね。
住んでいたのは12歳まで。それからは弟と都会で二人っきりで暮らしてきたわ。
二人で？
両親が死んだ後、土地を手放さなきゃいけなくなって。本当に辛かったけど、弟が一緒にいてくれたから我慢できた。
She gets up and looks far off into the distance, probably at the scenes from her memory.
私の弟、どこかトールに雰囲気が似ていたの。駆け出しのハッカーだったからそう思えるのかもしれないけど。
そうなんだ。
I remember that portable terminal she has. Maybe it was left behind by her brother.
苦しい家計を助けるんだって無茶をして。その頃は私、心配でご飯も喉を通らなかった。それで泣いて頼んだらあっさり軍に入隊して。本当に私にはできすぎた弟だった。
Kindness fills her eyes. That must have been how she used to look at her brother.
その頃、私も通信制の教育を受けながら IVS って会社で働いていたの。自慢じゃないけど飲み込みが早いって期待されていたわ。同僚も上司もいい人たちだった。優しい弟もいて、やっと幸せになれると思っていたの。
The cloud falls over her face and she hesitates.
綾音？
なのに、ある日、テロリストの集団がいきなり会社を襲ってきて、電子隊で仕事をしていた同僚たちは私を除いて殺された。何も悪いことなんかしてなかったのに。
Tears roll down her face. She collapses forward and trembles.
人質にされた私を助けに軍の部隊が駆けつけてくれて、その中には弟もいたの。
綾音。
ゲンハは私の目の前で弟を、ゲンハのやつ、弟をなぶり殺しにしながら笑っていた。
綾音、もういい。
私何もしてあげられなかった。目 の前で弟が殺されているのに、私
綾音。
I hug her from behind. I can feel her trembling in my arms.
もう終わったんだ、綾音。
She hugs me back, buries her face against me, and quietly cries.
私あの時に思ったの。こんなに苦しいならもう感情なんかいらない。ロボットみたいになりたいって。
She looks up at me, her eyes still full of tears, staring in pain and begging me.
綾音。
こんなに別れるのが辛いならもう誰も好きにならないって誓ったのに。私トールのことがどうしても。
She trails off, but I've already know what she didn't say.
辛かったんだな。でももう終わったんだ。
She's surprisingly slender. Thinking of all the pain and suffering she's been through makes my heart ache. I don't want to feel that way anymore. I know what it means about myself and about her. I don't want her to be alone anymore, and I don't want to be without her.
安心しろ。俺はどこにも行かないから。
She clings to me, cries in front of her brother's grave for a long time.
ありがとう。もう平気だから。
Eventually, eventually she lets go of me and stands up. I smile a little bashfully.
大丈夫か、綾音。
やっぱりトールって私の弟に似ているのかもしれない。私トールの前だと感情を抑えていられないの。だから最初はトールに話しかけられるのが本当に嫌だった。
で、今はどうなんだ。
どうかしら。
She smiles shyly, framed by the sunlight, almost like a picture-perfect postcard. I can't help but smile too.
どうしたの？
いや、綾音もそんな顔ができるんだなって。
私だって昔は人並みに泣いたり笑ったりしていたわ。だからまた少しずつ泣いたり笑ったりできるような気がするの。
Seeing her smile like this, it's hard to even picture that stony expression of hers I've seen so many times. She probably was a regular emotional girl, but tragedy has its way killing those intense feelings. So when spring returns, life will begin to grow again.
私はもう大丈夫。だから今度はトールの番よ。
俺の番だって。
そう。今まではずっと私のことをトールが助けてくれた。トールにも誰にも言えない辛い思い出があるんでしょ。
綾音。
安心して。どんな事情があっても私はトールの味方だから。
She looks at me anxiously. There's nothing to hide from her anymore.
俺には親友が一人いたんだ。クールで最高に腕利きなハッカーだった。
I tell her about him and about the merciless enemy that killed him. Talking about it brings all that forgotten anger back. Of course it does. It hasn't even been a year yet.
かわいそうなトール。
After listening to everything, she gently hugs me. Being in her arms, the swirling rage buried in my heart feels like it's draining away. I just want to grab her and shout that I love her. She'll let me. I don't need to ask her to know.
綾音。
But I can't. That pit at the bottom of my heart hasn't disappeared. I can't let it drown in my feelings for Ayane.
分かってる、トール。
She's been through the same thing. She understands. She'll be by my side until I can ease that pain. If she's with me, I can do it. Feeling her warmth, I'm sure of it.
今度は私が力になる。だから
I'll get my revenge and wipe that stain off my soul. Then we can truly start over. I'll be able to tell her that I love her.
あやね
Nestled in her arms, I feel true peace for the first time since joining the army. Oh
本
shit.
当にいいのか
We're gonna get Tohru's revenge now. Sweet. Really thought, I don't know. Just something would have told me is like, okay, I feel like Tohru's gonna get softened down. But no, he's still gonna go through this.
大丈夫。何度も同じことを言わせないで。
We cut our vacation a little short and are sneaking into the data room again. We're here for the base's simulacrum deployment logs. Yuya's killer will be in there somewhere.
出撃ログなら特別権限で見られるはず。セキュリティ情報よりも低いレベルの機密のはずだわ。
まあ確かにそうなんだけどな
I steel myself and type in the ID that Ayane stole.
認証されました。参照するデータの種類を特定してください。
よかった。まだこの ID 生きているみたいね。
よしこうなればもうこっちのものだ
I type in the day Yuya and I hacked in. It immediately begins searching.
トールは
Oh
敵を撃
man.
ったらどうするの？
She waits as we wait. Or she asks as we wait.
どうってそんなこと考えたこともなかったよ
そうよね。まだそんなことは考えられないわよね。
She answers with a sigh, packed full of thought. The search finally completes.
私が内容の照合をするから、トールはセキュリティが私たちに気づかないか見張っていて。
確かにその方が安全だなよしじゃあ当日侵入してきたハッカーユウヤを仕留めたやつを探してくれ
わかったわ。
I wait for her answer, hanging on the thread. But she doesn't say a word.
どうした見つからないのか
いいえ、見つかったけど。
なんだよはっきりしないやつだな
I panicked and looked over her shoulder at the screen. The message display is crystal clear. Oh boy.
反応
What?
そんなバカなユウヤを殺したやつがわからないなんて
他に特定できる情報はないの？あればそこから探ってみるけど。
I don't remember. I don't think we ever run across that simulacrum while we were... No, not in this route.
そうだな可変型のシュミクラムでユウヤを殺す直前までは弦波と一騎打ちをして相当なダメージを受けていて
Transform.
調べてみる。
She nervously types. After a few seconds, the message comes back.
反応
バカなあいつの行動を軍は把握できていなかったのか
Friendly signal. I mean, if I had to pick a character, I don't know. It probably... I don't want to say it, dude. I don't want to think it. I don't want to believe that it's... Nah, dude. It can't be Bachelor. It wouldn't make sense if it was Bachelor. That's like the only character I know thus far that might be able to do like some crazy, just unknown shit. All I can do is stare in shock. It felt like we were so close. I slammed my fist against the console in frustration. Unless it's like somebody, some higher ups. Yeah, it's probably some higher ups. Wouldn't surprise me if it's Gondo. I don't think it's Yagisawa, honestly.
くそ こうなったら別の方法で。
It's probably Gondo.
トール、そろそろまずいみたいよ。
I glance over at my screen. My monitoring tool is showing signs that security is starting to get wise to what we're doing.
仕方がない。引き上げるぞ。
Yeah, I can't be bachelor. I wasn't thinking.
ええ、
Would literally make no sense. I quickly erase the access logs and we hurry out of the room.
くそ、どうなってるんだ。なんでこんな記録が残っていないんだよ。
Shit, we're back to square one because we killed Genha. We can't just like ask Genha. It's like, yo, who were you fighting? Shit. This is a dead end. I punched the wall angrily. The answer is clear. The army didn't consider Yuya's death important enough to record the data around it.
ごめんなさい。
She's completely despondent. I want to say like independent, but like with the despondent. Her shit, whatever. Like she's to blame.
謝るなよ。
I don't even know.
悪いのは別にあやねじゃないんだから。
本当にごめんなさい。
Despondent. Whatever. Her face is pale. Her words are barely more than a whisper. Seeing her like this cools my anger a little.
まあいいさ。きっと検索方法が悪かったのさ。頭を冷やせば確実な方法があるはずさ。
確かめる方法はあるわ。
I look back at her in surprise, but she doesn't notice my reaction.
今なんて言った？今確かめる方法があるって言ったろ。何か心当たりがあるなら教えてくれよ。
ええ。
She nods and starts explaining.
トールの言う仇って確かゲンハと一騎打ちしていたのよね。
ああ、そうだ。間違いない。
だったら確実なデータは軍よりむしろテロリストたちのデータベースにあるはずだわ。
That's an interesting idea.
そりゃそうだろうけど、場所もわからない連中のデータベースにどうやって仕掛けるっていうんだよ。
そのチャンスはそんなに遠くないかもしれないわ。
どういう意味だ？
She stares at me without saying anything, but eventually makes her mind up in size.
上層部がフェタオのアジトの所在をつかんだって噂があるの。ここの部隊が出払っているのもその攻撃準備のためだって。
本当かよ。それどこから手に入れた情報なんだ？
陽介からよ。長官の秘書から聞き出したって言っていたから信憑性はあると思うわ。
Alright, I forgot about that secretary. Or, was it? Or was that like a character from VSS? Or whatever Tsukino was working for? Like, there was a woman, I forgot what was her name. What was her name? I think it started with like an R or something like that.
そうか。
Shit, I completely forgot about her existence, dude. What if she's actually Yuya's killer? Who the fuck knows? If that's true, then we might have a chance to check the terrorist database. At least if I could pull it off in the middle of combat. You know what? I'm not even gonna speculate on who's Yuya's killer or anything like that. I think it's better if just to be like surprised when they do explain it.
トール、私何があってもトールの味方だって言ったわよね。
ああ。
トールが知りたいなら私が全力で助けてあげる。たとえどんな結果になっても。
Her voice is oddly listless. I'm not sure why.
あやね、どうしたんだ？
気にしないで。
Sorry.
ちょっと緊張して疲れただけだから。
She nods to me, and then Weaverly walks off into the night. Excuse me. A few days later, Ayane's prediction becomes reality.
俺が VSS の移動式ダイブモジュールか。
So yeah, it was called VSS. They're self-contained in trailers, but it can still be transported by helicopter. They even have their own built-in generators on par with anything military.
しかしなんで商売敵のコンソールで敵陣にダイブせにゃならんのだ。
仕方がないだろう。軍の予算じゃこんな移動式の基地なんてうちらまで回ってこないからな。
そうそう、連中のアジトを特定したのも VSS のお手柄って噂だしね。
We're far away from the base right now, in an old industrial district that has been abandoned by the pollution, turned it uninhabitable. Whatever. We're also not the only ones here. The field army and VSS troops are also on site. We're going after Fedal's stronghold. Supposedly, they're hiding somewhere in these ruins.
とはいえペタウの連中も物好きだよな。主義主張のためとはいえこんな体に悪そうな場所によくこもっていられるもんだな。
そのおかげでこれだけ大規模な封鎖作戦が展開できるんだ。現実はもちろんネット上でもブロックは完全に封鎖されているんだからな。
It's much harder to pin down people in cyberspace, even if you have them surrounded. All it takes is a data transfer and they're in the wind. The best way is to physically cut them off. Every single line going in and out of the district the terrorists are hiding in the... every single line going in and out of the district the terrorists are hiding in has been cut. There's no way to get into cyberspace inside this area from the outside, and no way for the people inside to get out. A lockdown on this scale is completely unprecedented. It's a pretty major statement about how far the government is willing to go wipe out Fedal. So we're here waiting for the battle to start, about to dive using equipment borrowed from the VSS. And I got my own objective in mind. Ayane sitting by herself at the console in the back. Whenever our eyes meet, she looks away. Why she's avoiding me? She's been like this since that day we went to the data room. It's like she's closed back up in her shell. She's not being hostile as before, but every time I see her, she looks sad, like she's struggling with something. I have no idea what's going on with her.
まあ、作戦決行まではまだ時間がある。今のうちにやり残したことがあるなら済ませておけよ。
なんだよ、やり残したことって。
そんなの知るかよ。まあ、死んでしまったら仲直りもできないぜ。
そうそう、せっかく一時は明るい顔していたのにね。まあ、あやねちゃんのことはトールにお任せするしかないもんね。
Nah, I'm not even gonna say anything about it. They leave the trailer after having stuck their noses where they don't belong. It's just Ayane and me, and here now.
血は喧嘩でもしたって思っているのか？相変わらず能天気な連中だよ。
Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I was trying to blow something away from my keyboard. Or table, actually. That said, I'm really worried about this change in her. I make up my mind and go over to her.
あやね。
わかってる。データベースのことでしょ。
She answers darkly, without looking up. That's worrying. I put my finger on her chin and lift her face to look at me.
あのな、あやね。そうじゃなくて。
Dude, don't do this. She looks like she's about to burst into tears. I can't finish what I'm going to say.
あのさ、どうして俺を避けるんだ？
We haven't had her H scene yet. Yeah, we're not going to the good ending.
避けているつもりはないわ。
だったら何を悩んでるんだよ。相談ならいつでも乗るのに。
悩んでなんかいないわ。
Won't that be pretty fucked up if it's like, oh, you're in the bad route because you didn't do the thing? Her voice is downcast. It feels like when she's completely opened up everything to me at her brother's grave was a lifetime away. Actually, that wouldn't even be possible. What choice? What was our last choice we given her? I think it was like that option to scold her, right? So we didn't really get angry at her. We were just like, why did you do thing? Ah, man. That wouldn't put us in a bad route, wouldn't? I mean, bad ending, would it?
わかった。
Nah, that's been like chapters ago, dude. Would it make sense to continue playing this long and just suddenly be split just because you made a choice that far away? Excuse me for talking too much, dude. Seriously, I'm getting sidetracked.
綾音は俺のことが嫌いになったのか。
We still haven't said I loved you yet, but I thought that we both knew how each other felt without saying it. If I was wrong, then fine. If I misunderstood how she feels, then the only thing here is being pissed off at my own stupidity.
それは嫌いになんかなれるわけがないじゃない。
じゃあなんで？
トールの方こそ私のことをどう思っているの？
どうって言わなくても分かってるだろ。
She was being like this because we didn't say we love you. Or whatever.
お願いだからちゃんと聞かせて。
She stares at me without blinking. I'm a little confused.
俺は
I was gonna tell her how I felt after getting my revenge. I had made up my mind. I thought she understood that.
お願い。
But she's begging me to tell her now. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I fight down my embarrassment and declare it boldly.
分かってるだろ。好きだよ。愛している。
As soon as the words are out, she falls apart and tears pour from her eyes.
だからどうしてそれで泣くんだよ。
トール。
She suddenly clings to me and her lips presses against mine. Before I can react, all I can see is her face. I think I finally understand. This is our first kiss.
ごめんなさい、トール。
Dude. This is just screaming the obvious right now. She lets go of me, gently takes my hand. The smell of her shampoo fills my nose. The taste of her lips is still in my mouth.
あやね。
これだけは信じて。私、トールのためなら何でもできる。
Dude.
死ねって言われたら死んであげられる。
Do this. Game, please.
だから今は思いっきり
Well,
愛
what?
してお願いだから。
愛してって
Well, there's our H scene.
いいのか。
Now we're reaching to the end. She nods quietly.
分かった。でも一体どこで？
Right here.
カイラたち最低でも2時間は戻ってこないってさっき私に。
あのバカ。
I curse them reflexively. They really need to mind their own damn business. Where's that book, Tohru? Oh, better read that book together, bro. She puts her arms around me. I can feel her through her uniform. It's making my heart race.
あやね。本当にいいんだな。
She nods quietly again. Then there's no reason to hold back anymore.
まあ今回だけはよしとするか。
We put our arms around each other and kiss deeply. There's still a little time before the others get back. I want to enjoy her warmth for every second that we have.
トール。
She nuzzles against me as tears run down her cheeks.
ごめん。 どこか痛くした
Wait,
か
really? That's it? That was fast. Minori gave us like a good minute of like before. I don't even know what I'm saying. A good minute. Hold up. We had the little introduction in Minori's route, but here it was just like, okay, let's do it. Okay, we're done.
予想よりずっとトールは優しかったから。
I'm gonna stop talking.
そうかならいいけど
弟が殺された時、私も玄派にいたずらされて、最悪の事態にはならなかったけど、あれ以来男の人ってもっと乱暴なものだと思っていたから。
Didn't happen. If a monster like him, or excuse me, if a monster like him's the point of comparison, you'll be hard pressed to find a man that isn't gentle. I sigh thinking about that.
玄派を倒しておいて正解だったよ。今の話を聞いたらもう一度玄派を殺したくなった。
She smiles mysteriously and kisses me again.
なあやね、俺の敵討ちが終わったらさ、軍なんかやめて二人で一緒に暮らさないか。嫌なら別にいいんだけど。
もしトールが敵を撃って、そ
Mm.
の時に私が生きていたら、トールの望むままになってあげる。
おいおい、縁起でもないこと言うなよ。
I sigh and stroke her hair. I can't leave her alone when she's like this.
でもこれで確定だな。あやねは俺が殺させはしない。あやねは俺のそばにずっといるんだ。
トール、愛している。
We share another long kiss to erase our lingering regrets. The next day, early in the morning, the mission finally begins.
作戦開始。カウントダウンが始まりました。各ネット部隊は所定の座標に没入してください。
始まったか。
We sit down in our brand new consoles. I can't help but think of Tsukino when I see the VSS logo on them. The VSS troops are working with us on this. I tried to call her since getting here, but the VSS won't put me through.
エリートは忙しくて大変だよな。
As I plug in my narrow jack, the trailer door opens.
ごめんなさい。遅くなりました。
She looks like she might still be worn out from yesterday, but she's recovered a little bit of her spirit.
早くしろ。もうカウントダウンの最中だ。
やあ、
She leans in close to me as she goes to her console.
作戦が始まったら、私は本体から離れてデータベースを探してみるわ。見つけたらプライベートを送るから。
ああ、俺の方でも探してみる。気をつけるんだぞ。
トールこそ気をつけて。
She kisses me on the cheek, then sits down at her console. Once I make sure she's ready, I plug in my narrow jack.
いや
What?
あやねちゃんも少し元気になってよかったよかった。あたいらが寒空で2時間も震えてた甲斐があったってもんね。
Really? Kyra immediately annoys me as soon as I connect.
ほら、カイラ。
一体何のお話なんですか？
さあ何の話でしょう。あやねちゃん、トールは優しくしてくれた？
まあ、
What?
あやねもいちいち答えてるんじゃない。
お前ら、そこら辺にしておけ。
Yeah, he's
そろそろ
so
だいぶ
tired
開始だぞ。
of shit. Dude, I can't wait for him to shine in other routes. I feel like he would shine a lot in the last few routes. It's always the cool guys that you get like a little feel of their coolness early in the game, and then they really shine at the end. We relax and get ready to dive. Yosuke calls over from the console next to me.
この作戦が終わればしばらくネットも平和になるのかな。
そうだな。 そうあってほしいものだけどな。
Okay. We're almost... You know what? Yeah, that's really fucking loud. Where is it? Combat voice off. Weapon settings. Okay, let's do this. We don't have anything. Alright, cool. Alright, where are some weapons we have yet to use? That's already in our thing, right? Pretty sure it is. Homing? I need something more instant. Alright, fine, I'll use handgun. Homing. That's a lot of heat, though. That's a lot of heat. That's a lot of heat, dude. Here, let me test out how just good. Do I have to hold down the pistol, right? Oh? No, it's not like Baldur's Sky where I can just hold the pistol down. It's just one attack. Eh. That's gonna suck a little bit, but it's whatever. I don't mind. We can't really develop any other weapons right now, so that sucks. Our last dive. Or at least I'm assuming it's our last dive of this route. We appear in the middle of the terrorist hideout.
とりあえず手分けしてデータベースの所在を探ってみるか。
待って、トール。その前に一つ聞きたいことがあるの。
なんだよ。手短に頼むぞ。
もし敵の正体が分かったら、トールはやっぱり相手を殺すの？
なんだよ。こんな時にどうしてそんなことを。
お願い。どうしてもそれを聞いておきたいの。
Bro. Okay. It's obvious. It's obvious Ayane is Yuya's killer. I'm just gonna, yeah. It's obvious.
そんなのその場になってみないとわからないよ。
I'm sorry, guys. It's really obvious. I mean, that, yeah.
あやねこそなんでいきなりそんなことを聞くんだ？
気にしないで。聞いてみたかっただけだから。
あやねのやつ、一体何が言いたいんだ？
トールさん、何をお話ししていたんですか？戦闘中の個人通話はあまり。
Excuse me.
わかっているよ。こっちもいろいろ訳ありでね。
あ、敵が接近中。気をつけてください。
Alright, how am I gonna deal with this with my new loadout? Why did I try that? It produces way too much heat, dude. I should have probably reconfigured it to be like a different key and then move my... Yeah. I got him with the uppercut. Yeah, I'm not feeling as fast and fluid as I was with my other two weapons. I don't even want to go back to the startup either. I just want to... We're gonna use it. We're gonna stick with it. Woo! This is rough, dude. Having two of your essentials just be gone and missing from your usual loadout. Oh my god. I have to get used to this. Alright. You guys back off. What? Alright, I think I kind of get a flow for this now. I just need to make sure I dash right as soon as I do the cannon. Yeah, alright. Fuck me. You're all just blown up. This sucks. Uh-oh. Man, I can't wait for this heat thing to go down. Yeah, that was
第一
rough.
小隊に伝達。さらにアジト中枢に進撃してください。
Hopefully there isn't like too many battles on this.
データベースを探すためには命令違反せざるを得ないか。
Sad.
トールさんどちらへ？
Ooh, I don't want Minori to be
不審
like
な目標を発見。追尾する。
good excuse.
不審な目標ってセンサーには何も映っていませんが、トールさん。
That was a mistake. Wait, no, don't do this. Oh, the heat finally went down a bit so I can use the cannon as a follow-up. Oh shit, I'm about to fucking die. I think if I do die, I'm gonna change my, like, button layout. Because, like, yeah, it's really that bad. I mean, I guess I could, like, replace some melee skills, but, like, I kind of want to build up my melee a little bit. So I can, like, try to unlock the better melee options, hopefully. They all blew up, didn't they? Please don't. That didn't give me a whole lot of health. Oh, I just realized. After I beat this route, I'm forced to use this loadout for the first few battles. Ooh, that's not fun. No! Get off me! Yeah, this isn't gonna end extremely well. And I have combat voices off anyway, so lol, funny. Oh man, there's so many. I don't have like. Oh shit. I do keep my experience, right? I actually don't know that for sure. If I game over, will I keep my experience? The problem with the shotgun is that it stops me from moving, so I take damage. Can you, like, please fuck off? Who am I attacking? Defender? Let me get Cobra. Whoops. Man, that could have killed me. Horrible decision to crash. Just dash into. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Alright, welcome to the next episode. Hopefully, this is probably the second last episode to Yane's route. I changed my loadout a bit. It was really fucking annoying. Having to fight those fucking annoying enemies that dig underneath the ground and then pop up. Really fucking annoying. So I now got like better synergy with my weapons, so that's really good, very important. As you guys can see, I got my SMGs, then my running attack is the wave gun. And then I think I changed some other things too, like this move I replaced it with my, what did I even have it originally? Like boosted uppercut or some shit like that? That I pretty much never used. It's funny. I complain about flying airborne just by having boosted uppercut as my option to just stop it. Thank God I'm not fighting those enemies anymore, because this is actually working out a lot better and smoother than before. Honestly. Oh no! I fucked myself on that corner, dude. I want to use my force crash, but I feel like I'll get hit. Really feel like I have to hit. Do it. Yeah. I think I'm missing a lot. Watch this! Okay, that didn't work. That's fine. Planted. But hey, that was nice. As you guys can see my fucking loadout, I swapped a few things around. Alright, we finally did it. Oh, wait a minute. We already played through that second stage? Alright, so I'm assuming this was the one where I died in. I thought I didn't get past the second part, honestly. Yeah, okay, I remember now. I remember I died here. Oh no! Get off me! Really? Come on. That's not good. Wait, can I hold the SMGs down? Nah. I think that's just how level 3 is like. Yeah, that's interesting. I never actually hold, like, just let the SMGs play the entire animation. I always just canceled it. That's interesting. Fuck me, dude. I didn't mean to go full melee, but it kind of worked. I'm not gonna do it again, though. Never again. Man, the wave gun is so inaccurate. Can I fight Cobra, please? Oh, please. Yeah, this shit's so inaccurate. Oh, no. Oh my god, that was tough. Just need to do
データベースを
heat
発見し
for
た
that shit, dude.
本当か？よく見つけられたもんだな。
勘よ。ビーコンをセットしたから早く来て。
いや、
How many more generic fights left? So it is getting late. I want to wrap things up.
そこだ。そこだ。
Okay. Whew.
もらった。
That could have been way worse. Get off me, god damn. No, this space is so fucking small. I can't do anything cool. Oh. Fuck is there? Why da? You have to die. This is the worst place to fight these guys at. Jesus. They keep jumping around the fucking narrow hallway. You know what? Okay. I tried to be cool.
ここだな。あやね、今ビーコンの位置にたどり着いたぞ。
I'm gonna save right here.
トール、来ちゃダメ。逃げて。
What?
どうした？あやね、何があったんだ？
データベースにはあいつが。
And then her line goes static.
みのり、聞こえるか？
はいはい、聞こえますよ。あやねさんと仲良く命令違反の上、サポートも無視して。どうせ私なんか。
説教は後で聞く。あやねのステータスを確認してくれ。
ステータス？あれ、非ダメージ状態で電子体モードに移行してます。
What?
そうか、わかった。
Am I being bamboozled here? Ayane is not fucking Yuya's
ト
killer?
ールさん、あやねさんに何が起きているんですか？
安心しろ。あやねは俺が助け出す。
そういう意味じゃなくて。
Fucking fly on my monitor, dude. Ah, so fucking annoying. I got it, though. Ew, disgusting. Yeah, whatever. The terrorist database is through that hatch. There's dozens of icons displayed on a 3D grid. Ayane's collapsed in the corner. She's not moving at all. Is she unconscious?
消滅していないってことは死んでいないってことだよな。
I scold and shift out of my simulacrum. My senses come back in sharp relief as I shrink and run to her.
あやね、どうしたんだ？
バカ。どうして来ちゃったの？
She feebly protests. I suddenly notice a collar around her neck, the kind that blocks people from logging out. What? Genha can't be alive, dude.
青年よ。君はどうも絶妙のタイミングで姿を見せる傾向があるようだな。
What? I snap around, a man standing there. I didn't sense him at all.
誰だお前は？どこかで見たことのあるような顔しやがって。
気をつけて。そいつクーオンよ。
なんだって？
God fucking fly, dude. Watch him pull like a huge bamboozle and be like, "It was me, Kuwan, the Yuya's killer the entire time. I tried killing Genha because I actually realized how much of a fucking batshit insane dude he was." I've definitely seen him before. He's the leader of Fed Dao.
どきたまえ。私は君と争うつもりはない。
Huh?
私は単にその女に報復をしたいだけなのだ。
For what?
なんだと？
この女は我々の同胞を殺しすぎた。
Bro, really?
私には報復する権利がある。
報復って殺すつもりなんだろう。はいそうですかなんて言えるとでも思ってるのかよ。
どうして君はこの女をかばう？知っているだろ。この女は自分の都合で味方も裏切る。
And you know why, you fucking noob?
綾音がそうなったのもお前らのせいじゃないか。お前らに綾音を責める資格はない。
どうしても私の邪魔をするつもりなのかね。
当たり前だ。惚れた女を見殺しにでもできると思っているのかよ。
He laughs loudly in my face of anger.
何がおかしいんだ。
私はね、以前から一度君と話がしたいと思っていた。
話だって。
ああ、君にはぜひ我々の同志となってほしいと願っていた。
Oh boy.
しかしどうも私の見込み違いだったらしい。
Alright, so this just reaffirms that Ayane is Yuya's killer.
君は女の色香で志を曲げた卑しむべき変節感だ。
変節感だと？俺がいつ志を曲げたって言うんだよ。
そうか。君は変節感ではなく単なる盲目な青年だったか。
どうしてお前が優也のことを知ってるんだ。わけのわからない話をベラベラとさえずりやがって。
Akira, show yourself.
それが盲目というのだ、青年よ。邪魔をするなら覚悟をするがいい。
Oh boy. His outline blurs and the simulacrum appears around him, bathed in white light. I jammed Yuya's knife into Ayane's collar and rip it like butter.
あやね、戦えそうか。
ええ、なんとか。気をつけて。相手は相当の凄腕よ。
We beat him last round. Shouldn't be that bad. We summon our simulacrums too.
やっと通じた。トールさん、一体どうなっているんですか？
I told you something suspicious was here.
説明は後だ。今クーオンと一戦交えようってところなんだよ。
クーオンですか？
こうなったのは残念だが、これも運命なのだろう。
Had he had that weird...
青年よ。男の人生を狂わす女がいることを学んでおくべきだったな。
You speak from experience? I feel like he never had those little... They look like flamethrowers. I know he used fire attacks before, but like... I don't think I ever seen him had like... those two... little things, flamethrower like dragons near his legs before.
ごちゃごちゃとうるさいんだよ。
Maybe it's because it was blended in with the background being all stone, gray and stony. All right, let's get this. Nice 30 damage. Hell no. Get off her. Get tased, bro. I can't. I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. I threw out one of my uppercuts, dude. I keep throwing my uppercut thinking the move will come out. The wave cannon. Oh, did I actually shielded that? That was an accidental shield too, dude. I don't ever recall him throwing that thing out. I'm actually gonna fucking lose. No way.
終わりにしましょう。
No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's interesting. If I use shotgun and immediately try to use the launcher, I get my other moves instead. Well, no. I wish I got my horse crash. No! I'm sorry for that peek. I just realized that Yane's health. Ah, dude. That's not cool. He was not even focused on me. Lame. Story characters should focus on me. Alright, he's unlocked now. Ooh, wow. Ouch. Ah, this. This isn't good. Not cool, dude. God, this wave gun is so inaccurate. And God, I keep pressing the wrong inputs. No! Move, please. Ayane, please stay out of that. Let's finish it! Oh, damn. Shit.
やったのか。
トール、まだ生きている。
How?
天は私に味方しなかったようだな。青年よ。
He's barely clinging to life as his avatar glaring at us. I raise my gun and point it at him. But then I freeze, my finger won't move.
どうした？青年よ。躊躇することはない。
You're a weird one,
こ
dude.
れが敗者に与えられた運命というものだ。
誰が躊躇なんか。
As I pull the trigger, there's a scream. That terrorist girl appears on screen.
やめろ卑怯者、もう勝負はついたんだ。
ニャン、口を出すな。
Lang. Keep forgetting her name.
これは勝者の当然の権利だ。
クオンのバカ、何をカッコつけてるんだよ。おい、お前、クオンを撃ったら一生かけてでも復讐してやるからな。
And if he bleeds out of death, what would you do? Seeing the hatred in her eyes fills me with a weird emptiness and exhaustion. I lower my gun.
とどめを刺さないのかね。
俺はもう復讐とか報復とかうんざりだよ。あんたを殺せば次は俺が復讐される番になるだけさ。
それでは君は親友の仇討ちはどうするのかね。
This is good enough, bro.
まあそれもいいだろう。君はその決断を勝ち取ったのだ。負けた私にはもう何も言う資格はない。
He disappears. They must still have control of the structure if he can log out. That won't last much longer.
なあ、あやね。俺の行動って間違っているのかな。
Fucking goddamn, I kill one and another one comes back.
トールが選んだ選択よ。私は間違っているとは思わない。トールさん、あやねさん、大丈夫ですか？
ああ、大丈夫だよ、みのり。
テロリストはほぼ制圧されたようです。作戦終了。私たち勝ったんですね。
そうか。
The long battle with Fedao is over, but I don't feel like we won.
あやね、なんかもう俺は疲れたよ。とりあえずリアルに帰還しよう。
Sorry about that.
そうね。みのり、私たちを回収お願い。
Close my eyes. Right now, I just want to sleep for 100 years. Huh. It's still going on? You know, I'm gonna save right here. And so the attack on Fedao's hideout came to an end. Oh. No, dude. Vengeance? Did we not get the ending? They say we won, but I have a hard time celebrating after letting Kuwon get away. It was a major blow to him. It'll take a long time for him to pick up the pieces and become a threat again. After getting back to base, a private party in the barracks was quietly put together. The mission's not quite over yet. Ground Force is still hunting for stranglers. Stranglers? That's how you... okay. I'm stupid. Even now. But the cyberspace troops like us are done. The next few days will be non-stop debriefing, so tonight's our only chance to celebrate for a while. Man, I can't pronounce shit because I can't spell shit. I see word and it doesn't look like it's supposed to be word, but it is.
しかし取り逃がしたとはいえクーオンまで倒したね。さすが元ステッペンウルフ。同じ部隊の俺もなんか鼻が高いよ。
Former member of Steppenwolf. Yeah, dude.
そんなまぐれだよ。一人で倒したわけじゃないし。
We drink and celebrate. Even Minori's getting a little flustered and tipsy. But for some reason, it tastes bitter to me. I can't get into a party mood.
そうか。君は変節官ではなく、単なる盲目な青年だったか。
Whoops, I didn't mean to skip that. I can't get what he said out of my head. What is he trying to tell me? Can you put 1, 2 to 2 together?
トールちゃん、何渋い顔してるのよ。ほら、あんたの相棒はどこに行ったのよ。
そういえば、あやねのやつどこに行ったんだろうな。
Oh shit. We're gonna chase after her? Maybe this isn't the last chapter. Everything's been so busy. I barely had the chance to talk to her since the mission. It's probably because she couldn't break into their database and thinks she failed me. That must have been why she's avoiding me. But I don't care about that anymore. I gone through more than enough. Even if I come up empty from here on, I'm sure Yuya would have forgiven me.
あやねのやつも一緒に飲めばいいのにな。
It would be a little more comfortable if she was here. And no sooner thought the door opens.
トール、
She stands at the door, clutching her hands to her chest, staring at me anxiously.
主賓の片割れが登場だ。さあ、あやね、駆けつけ3倍は基本だぜ。
Like for instance, I don't even think that's how you spell anxiously, so I always try to pronounce it as something else. anxietily or some dumb shit like that. I'm pretty sure that's anxiously, right? Excuse me.
ごめんなさい。私、トールに
Yeah,
重
she's
要な
gonna
話が
confront me about it.
お願い。二人っきりにさせてくれね。
あやね
The room quiets. Kyra and Yosuke watch us with curiosity. Then all of a sudden, Kyra slaps me on the back.
そうだよね。今二人っきりになりたいよね。うるさいことは言わないから、ここは二人で楽しんでらっしゃい。
いててすまんみんな
Behind us, the chaos continues.
トールさ
なんだよみのり、寂しいなら俺に言ってくれればいいの
Don't
に。
do it, Minori.
ん、私、ナンパな人は嫌なんです。優しくてクールな人が。
Yay.
みのりちゃんってば可愛い子だ。ほれほれ、そんなこと言ってると。
ちょっとカイラさん、女同士でそんな。いや、トールさん助けて。
Yagisawa, please do something. Where are you? I close the door and leave them to their antics. Rip Minori.
みんな楽しそうね。
そう思うならあやねも一緒に混じればいいのに
本当ね。ごめんなさい。楽しい時間を邪魔しちゃって。
いいんだよどのみちあまり酒を飲む気分じゃなかったし
This is gonna be a short chapter, right?
重要
トール、
Whoops. She leans on me. Instead of answering, her chest is pressed against me. What if she just says it casually?
おいおいあやね
I'm expecting, like, I need to tell you something in cyberspace. Let's dive and use our simulacrums or something like that.
お願い。
Would be really cool if there was a fight from that. Or something. I don't know.
おう
I think I understand how she feels. I swallowed hard.
じゃああやねの部屋にでも行くか
Watch it be another H scene.
作戦室で構わないかしら。
Yes, this is gonna be a cool ending, dude.
いやあやねがそれでいいならいいけど
I start walking with her to the operation room, not quite sure why. Oh. God fucking damn it. Dude, I did not expect this. I'll hold her gently, but as tight as I can.
今日のトール、優しい。
She whispers as I stroke her hair.
トール、いいの？もっと好きにしてもいいのよ。
いいんだよこれでも気を使ってるんだよ
トールが守ってくれた私だから好きにしていいのに。
やれねやっぱりあやねは一人にしておくと危険だな
I turn back to our visit to her home. It'd be nice living a relaxed life somewhere like that with an attention-hungry girl like her. It would also help take the weight off my heart. I kiss her as I think about it. She goes quiet and nestles against my chest.
なああやね
何？
前に敵討ちが終わったら一緒に暮らそうって話をしたことがあったよなまだ敵討ちは終わってないけどよかったら俺と
敵討ちは諦めたの？
諦めたっていうよりももう諦めるしかないってところか
Yo, Tohru, if you actually figured it out yet, then...
あんな危険なことをしても敵の手がかりがつかめなかった
Oh, come on.
こりゃそんな運命だったんだって諦めるしかない
運命ね。
She suddenly hugs me tight.
あやね
トール、実はテロリストのデータベースの話なんだけど。
見つからなかったって言いたいんだろ気にするなよきっとそんな運命だったに違いないよ
見つかったわ。
え？
実は私、重要な情報を 見つけたの。
なんだって。じゃあ
ええ、トールの親友の仇が誰なのか。
Whoops, my bad. I look at her in shock. She nods silently.
誰なんだ。一体そいつはどこのドイツなんだ。
She hesitates to answer and bites her lip. Seeing her fills me with unease.
どうしたんだよ。なんで答えてくれないんだ。
ここじゃまずいわ。トール、一緒にダイブしてくれない？
ダイブ？どうしてそんな。
Ooh, are we gonna actually do it?
わけがあるのよ。お願い、一緒に来てくれればわかるから。
The look in her eyes is deadly serious. There must be a very good reason for this.
わかった。とりあえず綾音の言葉を信じるよ。
ありがとう。決して悪いようにしないから。
We prepared to dive. Our last dive. Wait.
しかしダイブするだけならわざわざシュミクラムなんか使わなくても。
どうしても
What?
この先の説明にはシュミクラムが必要なの。
Was there a scene missing? What happened?
シュミクラムが？
The look in her eyes hasn't changed. She's making it hard to ask any questions. I sigh and plug in my narrow jack.
わかったよ。綾音の言うことだ。信じるよ。
ありがとう。必ず仇は撃たせてあげる。
Last setup? Yep. Okay. Wow. This feels heavy, dude. Okay. Yeah, didn't need to hear that. Mind laser. Okay. Alright, dude. Let's dive for the real last time in the Yane's route. A moment later, we appear in our training area in cyberspace.
綾音、そろそろいいだろう。訳を話してくれないか。
トール、
Why does her voice sound so sad?
トールの探していた相手はここにいるわ。
なんだって。
I quickly check my sensors, but there's no one here except us.
おい、俺たち以外は探知できないぞ。一体どうなっているんだ。
まだわからないの。
She raises her gun and points it at me.
おいおい、何の冗談なんだよ。
もうわかってるんでしょ。これ以上説明させないで。
わかっているって何よ。
A horrible idea begins to emerge in my head. I fight desperately to avoid it.
私、そうじゃないことを祈っていた。だからあんな危険まで犯したのに、やっぱり答えはそうだった。
She's sobbing. This is absurd. This can't be true.
いやね、俺にはさっぱりわけがわからないよ。一体何がどうなって。
いいわ。じゃあこれを見て。
そんな。
It's the same mech that killed Yuya. The horrible claws. The same thing I seen in my nightmares countless times.
どうしてこんな。
私、そうじゃないことを祈っていたのに。
She cries desperately. My world is upside down. This can't be right. This can't be true. But that's a part of my thoughts that's completely calm. Or theirs is a part of my thoughts that's completely calm. I always knew it was possible. Somewhere deep inside me. Somewhere I desperately wanted to bury and never think about.
嘘だ。綾音のわけがないよ。いくら冷酷ぶっても綾音が命乞いする無抵抗の敵を殺せるわけが。
トール、
殺せるわけがないよな。そうだろ。 あやね。
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry. The words echo in my head.
どうして、一体何がどうなっているんだ。お願いだ、答えてくれ。どうしてこんな。
もうそんなことはどうでもいいわ。
あやね、何をするんだ。
決まっているわ。戦場ですることは一つだわ。
そんな。
さあトール、あなたが探していた相手がここにいるのよ。来ないならこちらから行くわよ。
待て、あやね、俺がお前と戦えるわけがないだろう。
私は戦えるわ。
そんな。本気なんだな。
そうよ、本気よ。覚悟して私を殺さなきゃあなたが死ぬわ。
もらったなかなかやるじゃないか。
そこ
行け。そこだ。嫌いやがれ。もらったもらった。
捕らえた。
行け。これで終わりだ。
そこ
嫌いやがれ。行け。行け。この野郎、倍にして返すぜ。
終わりにし
行け。行け。もらった。
そこ
行け。嫌いやがれ。もらった。これで終わりだ。行け。
終わりにしましょう。
行け。もらったもらった。
そこ
もらった。そこだ。そこだ。嫌いやがれ。嫌いやがれ。
そこ
これで終わりだ。
Oh my god. Yeah, if you didn't notice the weird jump cut or whatever, the red dialogue, that was a stupid fight. This was a stupidly hard fight. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. I wanted to show the first attempt, but I feel like it was too much of a dramatic fight for this, so I just decided to cut out all the failed attempts. Or I'm going to cut out all the failed attempts, but Jesus, man, this fight was fucking hard. I had to play cowardly and just use search missile from the far distance. There was no fucking way you can get anywhere near Ayane in this fight. Those chain whips and those red seeking missiles are fucking horrible to deal with. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, hard. Jesus, man. And yeah, it's more red dialogue because I actually picked the first option. Got a bad ending from it. Yeah, really dumb too because she was gonna fight you anyway, so like, what the fuck? Why not just pick the first option? And then, joke's on you, you actually finally beat the fight. Guess what? That first option actually mattered. Or that option actually mattered. You're not supposed to pick it. Why? There's no difference other than you fight her 1 line sooner or 2-3 lines sooner. You don't like dodge her attack. You were like, okay, fine, whatever. Whatever, man. Let me just see how this ends already. Her mech is wrapped in white light, then erupts as it splits open, burning its silhouette into my eyes. Once I can see clearly again, her simulacrum is completely gone, but her body is lying motionless on the ground. I shift out of my simulacrum and run to her. I pick her up in my arms. She's very hurt, but not as bad as I feared.
Tohru.
What if this actually doesn't change the ending? Jesus, if this doesn't actually change the ending, I'm just gonna upload it as it is. Yes, I'll probably have to do multiple fucking runs until I actually do manage to get her ending, but I hope this is it. Hopefully this red dialogue will go away soon. The stupid pin. Her eyes flutter open. She calls out to me weakly. She looks so sad. Come on. Keeps avoiding me. Excuse me, dude. I'm just like so out of it. I spent so long on this fight, dude.
死ねなかったのね。悪人のまま死にたかったのに。
And I didn't want to turn it down to normal. Nah. Tears streamed down in her cheeks.
死なれてたまるかよ。さあ、なんでこんなことになったのか説明してくれよ。
本当にどうしてこんなことになっちゃったのかしら。
She recites herself and begins
一
reciting.
つだけ信じて。私、トールを騙していたわけじゃない。
覚えがないって。
覚えているのは玄波に殺されかけて気絶して、目が覚めたら味方じゃないシュミクラムがそばにいて、殺されたくなかった。それだけだった。相手が何を言っていたかも覚えていないの。
I could barely keep it together, fighting Genha. If an enemy had appeared in front of me while I was...
トールの機体すら覚えていない。ずっと自分が倒したのはテロリストだと思っていた。可変型のシュミクラムって聞いた時から不安でたまらなかった。そうじゃないことを祈ってずっとその証拠を探していた。けど
もういい。もう喋るな、あやね。
敵討ちを誰にも知られたくなくて、こっそりと変形ロジックをシュミクラムに埋め込んだ時点でこうなることは決まってたような気も。私、
Whoops.
玄波を倒すためならどんな汚いことでもするつもりだった。だから可変型は私にとってそんな意志の象徴でもあると思ってた。でも今思えば可変型って後ろめたい人間の象徴みたいなものなのよね。私は自ら孤立した苦しい道を選んじゃったのだから。
I remember what Yosuke said about the agony of transforming, of using a transforming simulacrum. She endured it, body and mind, despite how frail she is.
もういい。もういいよ、あやね。
I can't listen to her anymore. I take her hand and squeeze it.
ごめんなさい、トール。私、こんなことでしか償う方法が思いつかない。
あやねが悪いわけじゃない。
I know that now. She's not the reason he died. If anyone's to blame, it's me. I'm the one who put him, I'm the one who put him in danger. I couldn't accept it, so I used revenge as an excuse to run away.
本当はそんなことは最初から分かっていたはずなのに、認められなかったおかげで俺はあやねまでも失ってしまうところだった。
I give in to my feelings and hold her close. My eyes are hot. I press my face against her chest so I won't cry in front of her.
かわいそうなトール。
She gently strokes my cheeks. Her warmth soothes the pain in my heart pains in my heart as my tears quietly fall. Yeah, I was surprised at this too. All of a sudden, someone's voice echoes in the air as they clap.
ゲンハ
I knew he, like, first time I saw this, I was surprised. And then I said something along the lines of like, well, Minori's route just kind of ended then there really quickly, wrapped things up very quickly, and I assumed that Genha was the same, but no, I was right about his weird little explosion being special.
探したぜおめえら。2匹まとまって見つかるとは本当にラッキーな奴らだぜ。
This motherfucker is still alive. There's no mistaking the monster in front of us.
そんな確かにあの時とどめを刺したはずなのに。
どうもよ。俺は心臓だけじゃなくて脳みそにも毛が生えてるらしいぜ。
Oh man,
飲
dude.
酒体験でも聞かせてやろうか。
No. Can we just get this over with?
脳死状態から回復したっていうのか。
トール、シュミクラム隊に。
Genha throws something at us before I can react. It slams into my neck, knocking me to the floor and making me gasp for air. I grabbed at my neck. It's a leather collar. He's got one on Ayane too. These collars, they are the illegal things he uses to keep people from logging out. I can't shift into my semi-from in this either.
うめえもんだろ。なかなか見られない系統だぜ。感謝しろよ。ナイフだったらお前らはすでに死んでたんだからよ。
And the bad ending, we did kill Genha. So,
帰れ、逃げろ。
you see what I mean. Whatever, I just let it play. I clenched my fist and charged at him to buy her time.
鈍いよさい、ダメすぎ。
I don't even have a chance to swing. He strikes me with a flurry of punches.
トール、
It's like I was beaten with a crowbar. Every part of me screams in pain. The taste of blood fills my mouth. Genha sneers in my hazy sight.
お前シュミクラム戦はまあまあだけど、喧嘩は最低レベルだな。鍛えろよ。それじゃスラムの6歳の女の子にも負けちゃうぜ。
He kicks me as I struggle up. Everything goes black for a second. When I come to, I'm clenching my stomach on the floor.
クーオンも言ってたんだよな。現実で武を極めた者はネットをも制するってな。
No idea how he survived.
残念だったな。俺はガキの頃から現実での殺し合いに負けたことがねえんだよ。ましてや、てめえみたいなやつが逆立ちしたって俺には勝てねえ。
You know, probably he got force logged out, maybe? Forced to abort? What, a second? I don't know. I know I'm not that bad of a fighter. I've had some army training, but Genha's on a completely different level from anything I have ever seen.
シュミクラムで踏み潰してやってもよかったんだけどな。ユニークな体験させてくれたお礼をしてやらなきゃ気が済まねえ。
He grins murderously and swings his leg up high.
待って、ゲンハ。
He lowers his foot and looks back at her. She's trembling but staring at him in open hatred.
それ以上トールに手を出したら、私、舌を噛むわよ。
God, I'm hungry. He stares at her in surprise and then starts to laugh menacingly? Yeah. That's menacingly, right?
お
It
前
looks like it.
俺を本当によく理解してるな。そうとも、俺は死んだ女に興味はねえ。死体は泣き叫んじゃくれねえからな。
He reaches out to her as he licks her lips. She doesn't flinch, but her disgust is plain.
惚れそうだぜ。お前何度も殺し合いした仲だもんな。相互理解はできてるってわけだ。俺もお前のことが分かってるぜ。自分を餌に時間を稼ごうって言うんだろ。いい女じゃねえか。たまげたね。
よせ、あやね。
I struggled desperately to get up, but my Legs won't listen to me. Genha's attack did more damage than I thought.
おう彼氏よ、彼女が稼いでくれる時間をちゃんと有効に活用しろよ。あんましのんびりしてると彼女の心臓が止まっちまうかもしれねえからよ。
He grabs her and pulls her to him.
こいつは身につけたままダイブしてネット空間に持っていける。しかもネット空間じゃナイフになってくれるんだぜ。
As I clutch his pendant, it soundly transforms into a knife. Yuya saving us, dude. Honestly, I'm not sure I can win with this, but if I can stab him from the back and make it count, won't that be a load of shit if it actually did work? Because in the bad ending, he does manage just to stab him, but it takes like multiple attempts. I choke down the pain and get up as quietly as I can. I hold the knife tight and slowly close in on him. Thankfully, he hasn't noticed me. I take aim at his back and swing the knife down as hard as I can. Just before it hits, he twists around and slices into his wrist. Nah, just gonna play out the same. After a moment of silence, he slowly looks up at me, his face warped by hatred and murder into something that no longer even looks human. He swings his hand and jolts Yuya's knife out of my thumb. I'm gonna assume that's supposed to be thumb. Grasp of hand, probably. It's like it didn't even hurt him at all. He takes something out of his pocket. At a moment later, a vicious sword appears in his hand. My spirit shivers in despair. I already didn't have a chance, and now he's got a sword. Bro. He leaps forward and slices into my leg. Pain burns through my nerves. Dude, if this doesn't change the outcome, I'm going to fucking be mad. I managed to fight through the pain, roll across the ground to dodge his next attack, but he doesn't give me a second to rest and raises the sword again. It goes through my left hand. Bright red blood spurts from the wound. He slowly raises the sword. I close my eyes and brace for the end. Oh, changed. The blow doesn't come. I slowly open my eyes. Really? That's the only difference? Come on! Genha lowers the sword as he stares in shock at his other arm. His palm is covered in blood. What? Oh, pick the first option and Ayane steps in front of Genha's sword. Pick the second option and Ayane just decides to actually hit him somewhere else. Or something. That's the dumbest shit ever, dude. That's the dumbest shit ever. All because of the stupid option of like, you want to fight now or you want to fight like 2 seconds later? Are you fucking serious? Genha screams and recoils like a deflating balloon. Ayane is standing behind him, holding Yuya's knife.
Ayane!
So yeah, Ayane was in the bad ending. Ayane stepped forward and blocked it with her body. And then Tohru fucking grabbed Yuya's knife and just fucking stabs the living fuck out of Genha. And then the game ends. Well, I didn't read the epilogue because I was like, yeah, this is bullshit. He gasps wordlessly and swings the sword at her. The tip of it sinks into her in what it seems like a slow motion. But she crashes into him anyway and stabs him with Yuya's knife in a frenzy. He falls backwards. She's on top of him instantly and keeps stabbing. Yep, just like how Tohru would have.
死んで、もう死んじゃって、お願いだから死んでよ。
He vanishes as she screams. The knife plunges into the ground and sticks there. There are no corpses in cyberspace. He's finally dead. Ayane collapses in a daze. She's bleeding badly from where he stabbed her. I struggle to crawl over to her. Focus comes back to her eyes when she hears my voice, but she trembles over to the ground.
Ayane, しっかりしろ。
お願いトール
Her body's cold. She's slick with her own blood. She tries hard to smile as her face turns pale.
大丈夫か、Ayane。
もういいの私
バカ野郎、何を縁起でもないことを。
She grasps my hand, but she's fading fast. The world goes dark around me. My mind sinks into the darkness.